This video is going to show you how to use the internet to find the appropriate sprites for your video game. So by now you should have your planning sheet most of the way done, so you should know who your characters are going to be. So for the example that I'm going to use for this video and the upcoming videos, I'm going to use Mario, since Mario is a very popular gaming sprite character. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up not Internet Explorer. I am going to open up Google Chrome, and in the Google search field, what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in Mario. Now, if I want an image of Mario to appear as though he's walking, so if I'm doing a Pac-Man style type game and I want to actually see his legs moving to make it appear again as though he's walking, it would be a lot less work on your part if you can find an animation already completed. So for this case, I'm going to type in Mario animation, and then I'm going to click on images. And it's going to take a few minutes or so, but what you need to do is go through and click on some of the individual pictures of Mario and see if he's running or walking. So in this one, he's not doing anything, so that's not going to help us. This one here, he's doing a lot more than just running or walking, and you're going to find yourself having to do a lot of editing. So we're not going to use this one. If I click on here, I can see that this one is appearing though he is walking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click, save image as, and the video previous to this should have walked you through how to create a folder. So I'm going to go to desktop, and I'm going to go to 1161 Lego Drive, class folders. For this example, I'll go to my folder I created in period 4, Game Maker Games, and the folder here again says Rachel Donor. So just to make it easier for me to remember, I'm going to type in Mario 1 walk. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to scroll through and see if I can find another one of him walking, because sometimes the initial one that you got doesn't quite work. So I'm going to see if I can take another couple minutes and see if I can find another version of Mario walking. So this one is dancing. That one's super tiny. Let's see here, what about him? Nope, he is not moving. And again, I understand this does take a little bit of time, but overall it will be a lot easier than having to do a sprite sheet. So I'm just going to take another 30 seconds scrolling through. Let's look at this Mario. Nope, this one is kicking. This one is not walking. Let's see here. This one is walking, so I'm going to right click and save image as, and if I look all the way at the top, I can see that the file path is correct. So I'm just going to do Mario 2 walk, and at a later time I can pull these up in Game Maker and see which one that I like better. Now, if you are not fortunate enough to be able to find an animated version of your character and you do want it to appear as though it's walking, what you can do is type in Mario and sprite. Now, what's going to appear on the screen is going to be a little intimidating. These here are what gamers called sprite sheets. And what I can do is I can click on some of them. And if you're thinking to yourself kind of like a flip book, if you have 3 images of Mario in 3 different positions, when you flip them back and forth really quick, it appears as though he is moving. And that's kind of what we are looking for. So if I click on this sprite sheet, if I'm looking close enough, I can see this Mario is facing to the right, and I see that he's got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movements of walking to the right, and 5 movements of him walking to the left. There's also Tiny Mario. So this one here might be a good one, so I'm going to right click, save image as, I'm going to look at the file path, and I'm still good. So for this one I'm going to type in Mario 1 sprite sheet, so this way you know that it's not the animated one, but it's an entire sheet. And I'll show you on a later video how to edit the sprite sheet. So I'm going to look for a couple other ones, see if maybe I can find some different Marios that might be appealing. Try to look for ones that have a white backdrop, because that would be easier for you to edit at a later time. That one's the same one that I had before. So this one, the Mario looks pretty clear, and we can see that it's got 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's a little less steps from before, and I might actually even just want the 1, 2, 3 and have it repeat. So I'm going to right click, save image as, and again I'm going to do Mario 2. I already did Mario 2, so maybe I can do Mario 1 sprite sheet, because again you want to keep them different, and it's going to save as a GIF. So from here I'm going to click on save. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pause the video here, and I'm going to take some time and I'm going to look for the rest of my characters. So for my game I'm going to get a Luigi in case I want to make mine a 2-player game. I'm also going to look for some bad guys, so I might look for some of his enemies, which I think would be like the turtles and the ghost and maybe King Koopa and things like that. So I'm going to take the time now to look on the internet for the rest of my sprites.